Today I have with me over 30 different travel mugs that I have used on a regular basis, and I'm here to share my opinions with you on what I think is the best for my personal type of use. This is a completely opinionated video. You can disagree with me all you want, and that is okay, but I made a video similar to this about 2 years ago, and it did really well, and people wanted an update. So here I am with this. I'm going to give you the prices as of the day that I'm filming based off of Amazon, and we will kind of go through there. So I'm going to review some of these mugs have been discontinued and have existed, and I'm going to go over a little bit of the history of each one of these, as well as the price points, as well as the features, and whether it still exists or not, or why it got discontinued. So I want to start off with just kind of doing a variety of random things. We're going to test each one of them with this machine right here, which is the AeroPress, just solely so you can get a gauge of how wide the top of the mug is in order to fit this in there and brew coffee directly in there if you are traveling. So I want to start off with a few of my older mugs. This first one is this Stanley 8-ounce mug here. It has a dual top, so it twists off here on the top, and then it allows it to simply drink like this. It's 8 ounces. It's completely leak proof. I absolutely love this mug. It works great to pour food into and eat as a food canister. It works great for coffee. Unfortunately, this came out in 2017, or at least this production unit of it came out in 2017, and it no longer exists, so we're going to scrap that one. But it was a great mug if you had the chance to get it. This next one is the Mirror Travel Tumbler. This Mirror Travel Tumbler, I have a cheat sheet over here giving me the prices of it. This one is currently 8 ounces. It's branded with a coffee shop locally. A 12-ounce version of this is $25 on Amazon. This is a great mug. It's not leak proof. It's just a classic little tumbler. It's dual walled, keeps the retention fairly well. I love having like a little 8-ounce mug for a small flat white or cappuccino in the morning. But there's nothing too much into it. Stainless steel on the inside. There's a lot of versions of this mug. I wouldn't necessarily recommend this one over any other one, but it is a good mug, coming in at $25 for 12 ounces, which is what I'm going kind of for on size-wise. This is the Yeti 12-ounce one. 14-ounce one. This one comes in at, I believe, $30. It does fit an AeroPress, of course, on there. I'm not sure if the 12-ounce Mirror one does, but I don't think it would. My wife really loves this mug just to drink from at home. She doesn't really bring it anywhere with her. The reason for that is it just keeps it warmer longer, and you can fit a lot of liquid in it. But it's a good mug, just not what I would deem as a travel mug. Moving on from there, this next one is a unique one that many people probably haven't seen, and this is the Coffee Break mug. This is a mug that my wife backed for me on Kickstarter, and I believe in 2016. It is a 20-ounce mug. It does fit an AeroPress. It has a bike brake as a handle for it. It's kind of a neat little mug. The lid is just okay and nothing special. I kind of wonder now if you can fit any other form of lid on there. It doesn't keep it hot very long. The dual wall is kind of thin on the inside of it, and it can even get some sweat when a cold drink is in there on the outside. But it is a unique design, and it did successfully launch on Kickstarter, but the guy decided to pursue other things, so it's no longer being made unless you find it online somewhere from there. This is the Good Cuppa. I do remember this is sent to me. This is a 12-ounce mug. This is completely glass. It's dual walled, so you will get a little bit of heat on it, but you still can hold it pretty comfortably. The lid is pretty comfortable to drink from, and this Good Cuppa, let's see, how much was this one? This Good Cuppa comes in at 12 ounces for $42. One of the things I love about this one is it is a good mug for at home. So you can simply just drink from it like this. So it has dual purposes. $42 is a lot, but if you really want a glass mug, this is a very, very nice one. I will put a link to this in the description. I do not get commission off of that one. I'm going to try to kind of refer to the ones that I don't make commission off of in the process. But it is still a good mug, just not personally my favorite. This next one is the Mirror 360 mug. This is a great mug. It is stainless steel on the inside. If that's important to you, it's not the easiest to clean, but it does have 360 ability to drink from it by simply pressing down the top. It is kind of a little hard to tell when it's closed and when it is open, but it is a good mug. And this one comes in, this one's currently the 16-ounce one, but a 12-ounce one is $28. So if you want an easy mug to just kind of sip from on the go, that's nice and thin and leak proof that you can put in a water bottle on the side, that would be great. This would not fit an AeroPress in it. The next one is the classic and famous 20-ounce Yeti Rambler tumbler. It's $35. Everybody has one. Has this great little mag slip lid on it. Fits an AeroPress fairly well. Stainless steel on the inside. I think it keeps my drink too hot, but I do love ice drinks in it. This one comes in at 20 ounces. You can buy them in various sizes. There's nothing wrong with this one if you don't mind hot drinks in stainless steel, which I typically don't prefer because it just keeps it hot too long. Maybe throw a couple ice cubes in it, kind of whatever you want to do on it. But this is a good mug and I would recommend it. I'm going to try to maybe actually put some of my more favorite ones, leave them on the table here. We can go back and hit them toward the end. This one is the 360 mug by Fellow. This one has a lid and you can drink from it 360. This one discontinued. I'm not sure why on it. I did complain about it because it was uncomfortable. And then I actually started to use it a little bit more when I could travel on commute because this is one of the few Fellows that is not leak proof, but you can drink without a lid. But it doesn't exist anymore. So take that what it is. This next one was my favorite one by Fellow, which it has a ceramic inside, a thin lip on the top, and this has a lid on it, and now I can see why it was discontinued. This has a lid that slides open, and it discontinued because, allegedly, according to Reddit, they discontinued this because it had a lot of mold issues on the inside, and nobody wants to drink mold, and when you open that up, it does not smell good. Also, it is best to store your mugs without the lids on it. That does help quite a bit. Those Fellow mugs also don't hold the heat in, sorry, they don't fit an AeroPress in it. Fellow now has a pack for about 50 bucks here where you can get a 16-ounce mug and it will come with all three different lids that you see here. So we got the Fellow Move, Fellow Cold, and Fellow Carry. All three of these lids, you can buy a 16-ounce mug with all three of these lids. So I'm going to go on this one. This is the Fellow Cold. It's 16 ounces. It comes in at Fellow Carter Cold, and it comes in at $35 on Amazon. I love this mug. It's just a nice straw mug that you can also dual change out for a different lid. It works great. Fellow did do a very good job of these. Older vehicles, you can't put them in the cup holders, so that was my issue at first. They don't fit an AeroPress, which is also kind of a little frustrating with me. This is the original Fellow. This has a splash guard on the inside of it that is removable, and this allows you to drink from it anywhere you go without spilling on it with that splash guard. This is actually dented on the inside, which I did not know was a thing on here. That's fascinating to me. I didn't know I dented it, but I have dropped these a few times, but this is a great mug. This is a nice leak-proof mug, easy to go with you anywhere and not have to worry about spilling it, even if you throw it inside a bag with books, with electronics, you don't have to really worry about it. The Fellow Carry, I just really don't like the looks of it, but it's got a nice handle on it. It's the same thing. The lid is interchangeable. All the lining's the same. It's ceramic coating with a thin lip on the inside, but I personally wouldn't really recommend it. The next one is, let's go over to these ones. This one is the Stanley 16-ounce beer pint, also similar to the Stanley 16-ounce Adventure. This Adventure is about $20. The beer pint is about $26, $25. And the difference between the two is the beer pint has this little lid with a bottle opener on it, and it is a bit taller. I don't like the beer pint, but I do like the Adventure one, and I'll get more into this a little bit down the road here. Moving on to the next one, this is the Stanley Trigger Series 2.0. Originally, it was the Stanley Trigger Series 1.0. This was my favorite mug. It always has been. I got this mug, and it was good, and they made it a little bit better on the 2.0 in my opinion, and I really loved it. It is super easy to clean. They have like a little thing on the inside of it. But the problem is this one got discontinued after I deemed it to be the best mug, because apparently the threads on the lid can shrink when exposed to heat and torque, causing the lid to detach during use, potentially posing a burn hazard on it, which can be pretty problematic. I don't think you'd have a huge issue with it on ice, but this is my favorite mug because it's easy to drink from one-handed. It's leak proof, but it is a shame that it is discontinued. So because they discontinued it, I can't recommend it to you all. This is the Goat Story goat horn mug. This is 12 ounces. It comes with this little handle here that says Goat Story on it. It also comes with a full-fledged strap that you can clip onto the top and the bottom. You take out this little sleeve here, put it upside down, and you got this nice little leak-proof mug that you can strap around you while you drink. This is completely plastic, cheap, $20, but it is a fun novelty one if you're looking for a weird style novelty mug. We're burning through it. This is the fellow Carter wide. This is the original one, which I found out I purchased over 5 years ago. And this one, I like to kind of smell things to see see if they smell moldy or not with a lid on it. This one does fit the AeroPress, which is a plus. This is probably one of my favorite ones just to kind of sit at home if you want a dual tension, or if you want a good heat retention one. It has a thin lip, a wide mouth, allowing aroma to come in with a ceramic coating not to affect your taste, but it does not travel well. But it might be a good like vacation mug to bring with you because it does fit on the AeroPress, so I'm going to leave that one out too as well. This is the Husky stainless steel model. This is a twist-on lid. And, oh, it's not a twist-on lid, it's a forced-on lid. It is more or less leak-proof, but I wouldn't throw it on the side cup holder of a bag. But if it had some liquid residue after you drinked it, it would be fine. This has ceramic coating on the inside. And let's see how much this Husky Cup Steel comes in at. 8 ounces, $35. It's a decent mug, but it's just okay to me. I don't foresee myself using this a ton. I did bring it on vacation, and it just, I don't know, it just didn't feel right. I don't really know how else to explain it, but it wasn't for me. This is the Created Co. I do not get commission off of this one. This is a 24-ounce cold mug here. The Created Co. in 12 ounces, or 16 ounces, comes in 28. Comes in at $28. Personally, I would just choose the fellow one over this one. It's nice, but I do like the ceramic coating when it is an option. But it is a good shape for it, and the brand is kind of a neat little brand. But you can look them up on your website. But it's not a bad one. I would just choose the fellow one personally over it. This is the Hydro Flask. It's 24 ounces. It has a little slide lid here, forced on by pressure, and it is, how much is it? When there's a lot of mugs on a list, it is kind of difficult to figure out, but this is 23 ounces, or $23 for 12 ounces, and this one currently is 28 ounces. Personally, better options, wouldn't get it. I would choose the Mirror one over that, to be honest. This is the Contago one. This is one of the highest reviewed ones on Amazon. It's a push button one. This is a good alternative to the Stanley out there. I would recommend this. This one, I think it's maybe 16 ounces, but the Contago one currently is like 20 bucks. I want to say 25 bucks for 16 ounces, and this is what 16 ounces is. And it's a good mug. It locks on there. It's leak proof. It works well. It does keep your drink hot quite a bit. The thing I don't like about it is the metal feels pretty thin on there, and I can actually push it in there and pop it with my finger. So it's a good mug, but it just doesn't feel as durable as I'd like, so I'd actually steer away from it. But if you want kind of that feature of a one-handed and leak-proof mug, that's probably your best option, to be honest. This is the Clean Canteen. I really kind of like this one. This one's 12 ounces. You kind of turn the lid on it, but you can buy this other optional lid to make it leak-proof. But this one does not exist anymore, which is unfortunate on that one. We've been through a lot. Hey, make sure to like and subscribe. Any of these links I'll make commission off of unless I've specified other words. Anything specifically on Amazon, I'll make a link off of it. If you want to support this channel but you don't want to buy a mug, one of the best things you can do is like and subscribe. It helps me create more content. But also another thing that you can do is any link that you click on Amazon, if you're going to buy anything on Amazon anyway, if you click my link, I'll make commission off of anything you buy within 24 hours. And that money goes back into funding this channel, and I would really appreciate your help in that. This is the Mirror camp mug. This one is a 12-ounce one, 28 bucks. This is my favorite camp style mug if you want something with a handle. However, I'm still not super big fan of the ones with a handle, and I would choose the fellow Carter one, but it does fit that AeroPress pretty well. But fellow Carter wide is the best one when it comes to that. We're going to get rid of that. This is the WP for $25. This is a ceramic mug here. It does fit the AeroPress. It has this little rubberized coating on here to provide grip, to provide some break resistance, and to provide a little bit of heat protection. The problem I have with this mug is it doesn't drink super well without the lid, but it is kind of nice to have without the lid. And if you put black coffee on it, it does get really, really hot and it's hard to hold. However, if you do change it out and you put, what was it? If you put like a latte in it, it is just the right temperature where you can feel the heat of it. And I like this mug, but I would not put it over the fellow Carter wide mug just because of the fact that it doesn't travel. It doesn't work super well without the lid, but it is easy to drink from. I don't know. It's a toss-up on this one. I think I might actually just leave it up there. We're going to get into a little bit more of them. This is the Stoke mug. This one was sent to me. This is $50. This has a ceramic coating on the inside. This does fit in a car cup holder super well. It is AeroPress compatible, so you can brew with an AeroPress, and it has a leak-proof lid on it. However, I do find that this little stop gets in the way when you drink. It hits you in the nose, and it can leave some residue of your coffee drink on your nose because of that. However, there is just something that feels really nice about this mug and the tapered design of it, and it's held up super well, but it is $50, so that is kind of a difficult thing with it. This is the Husky Cup, and this is an 8-ounce version of it. They do have it in 12-ounce, 16-ounce, all of that stuff. The Husky Cup comes in at, where is it at? Husky Cup comes in at 20 bucks for 12 ounces. A couple things I love about this is recycled coffee husk. This is not leak proof. This does not keep your coffee super hot for a long time, which I love the temperature changes of coffee and experiencing that. So I can drink black coffee off of this super well. I can pours lattes super well. There's just a lot going on to it. The thing I don't like about it is it does have this kind of like heat sink on the hand, which kind of makes it a little difficult to clean in between those. It does fit an AeroPress super well. The lid confuses a lot of people how to drink out of because the little portion of the lid is kind of hard to see. However, it's just a nice plastic feeling mug that is durable, that you don't have to worry about. It holds up well, doesn't scratch easily, and they've kind of made it into a way for a great Here glass and a great to-go glass, especially when it comes to the smaller versions. They look similar to a cup. As you get the bigger ones, they just kind of raise up quite a bit too, and they don't look as good without a lid on it, in my opinion. But I really love the 6-ounce ones and the 8-ounce ones of these, and I think they're pretty good price when it comes to these mugs. I didn't mention this one that I did like earlier. Moving on a little bit, this one is the Brew mug. This mug has a lot going on for it. And this mug is $30 for a 12-ounce version. I have the 16-ounce one. They come in a variety of colors. I have two, which allows you to interchange the mug quite a bit. So I have the cap on it, but I changed out the center part of it to the kind of lilac color to give it some contrast. It is ceramic coated on the inside. It is a 360 sip mug, so you simply press down on the center of it and it works super well. It has kind of a padded bottom on that. I wonder if it does fit the AeroPress. It does fit the AeroPress, and my big con to it though is it is a pain to clean a little bit. You unscrew this and there's just a lot going on in it when it comes to piece-wise that you really have to take some extra effort to clean it. However, with that, I have zero complaints. It is leak-proof. I can put it on a water bottle holder of my bag and trust it. It fits an AeroPress. It's ceramic coated on the inside. It has a lot going on for it, and it is one of my favorite mugs. We're going to go back over to these pretty quickly here. This is my favorite mug when it comes to black coffee and black coffee only. This is the Ember mug. This is a rechargeable mug. It comes in at $140 currently on Amazon. You set the temperature of it. It's a 360 sip mug, so you simply press that button down there. I don't think it fits the AeroPress, but we're going to find out here. It kind of does. I would maybe trust it, but anyway, this is one I typically pour my coffee in anyway. So if I'm having to pour over to work, I'm going to basically probably put it in this mug because I can set the temperature of it. The downside to it is coffee does taste differently as temperature changes, and you're not going to get that in this mug because you set the temperature to what you want. But it does last about 3 hours. If you use the car charger, you can basically make it last for as long as you want. And overall, I just really appreciate this mug. I really enjoy it. If this broke on me, I would replace it instantly. This is my go-to black coffee mug over any other mug out here. An honorable mention is this cute little guy. This cute little guy is made by Yeti, and it has a ceramic coating on the inside. This is, I believe, 6 ounces. So, yep, this is 6 ounces, so it's a perfect little flat white cup, and it has this nice little MagSafe slider lid on it. It is pretty expensive. I want to say it was like $30 for this thing. You have to buy it in a two-pack, and then you have to buy this lid separately. But if I'm going to travel with espresso, it's probably going to be this one. The handle does get in the way a little bit, so maybe jumping up to a different sized one. I think they maybe make a smaller one and a bigger one too. But this 6 ounce one does fit super nicely. Outside, that handle can get in the way of the cup holder. But I love this mug. It's great. It doesn't fit with an AeroPress, but that's fine. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of a few of these, narrow it down a little bit. I'm going to get rid of the Yeti. It's a great mug, but I personally don't like it because of the heat retention on it. I'm going to get rid of the Good Cuppa. It's a nice cup, but $42 is a little too expensive for me. I'm going to get rid of the WP one. It's a great mug, but again, there's too many drawbacks for it, and it's a little fragile. I'm going to say this is the best one if you're taking it on vacation and you want your own coffee mug to sip from at a place. So this is my vacation, probably best one in that regards. Maybe not, but it's actually up there on that because you can brew. If it's a vacation, actually, more that I think about it, I'm probably going to scrap it because I don't brew with an AeroPress a ton on vacation. But if you're brewing with an AeroPress on vacation and you want like a wide mug to experience, it's a good combination here on it. But realistically, I haven't used that mug in a long time. When it comes to my probably favorite all around, oh man, we're getting into the tough one. This is a really good iced one, but I think overall we're getting to the point where I like this one better for iced, personally. But fellow Carter, you get this with both of these lids is a nice combination for hot and cold. However, you do have to remove the lids, but they're up there on it, and I would really recommend either one of these. Ceramic coated on the inside so you don't get the stainless steel flavor. Built well, has the thin lip if you're drinking without a lid. Overall, phenomenal mugs. Absolutely love them, and I'm not going to get rid of those. So we're getting there. This is, I really just like drinking like a mocha from this one or an iced drink from it. It's just nice and open, but travel-wise, it's a big risk because it doesn't have a lid, but it's a nice, I don't know, it's still my favorite. So we got it narrowed down to kind of 4 that were sitting here. Outside of my little favorite little Yeti mug for travel espresso, that's the winner for that one. This one, hands down, up there for black coffee. This one is a great all-around one for black coffee, for all that stuff. It's it's up there for probably one of the better leak-proof, easy-to-clean ones. It's kind of close with the Fellow on that, but the fact that this kind of fits everything, the AeroPress, this is actually maybe probably one of the better vacation ones to go through. If you want to put a drink in it, you can do that. It's great, but I wish the lid would have been a little bit better. For non-leak proof, I got to give it to the Husky Cup because it works great for ice drinks. You can kind of feel the cold of it. You can feel the heat of it. When you want your drink to change temperatures as you drink to really experience the black coffee and the flavors and aromas that come out of it, this is really great to drink from with the lid off, with the lid on, and it doesn't keep a lot of heat retention. So this is one of my up there mugs, And then lastly, my drawback to this mug is cleaning, but if I want a hot latte, a hot drink, I need it to be leak proof. The one that I'm most likely, if I work with a lot of people, I have an espresso machine there. I often make coffee for people, and people I travel for my job a lot from the office to and from different places. So this is the best mug that I would say, like, hey, you're going out and about, you're going to throw this in your bag. I'm going to give you this mug because I think this mug is the best leak-proof one. It tastes good, it works good, it's easy to drink from. It's all around the best mug. And I'm saying this because they are not paying me for it. And honestly, I don't get commission off of this one. But for $30, it's a reasonably priced mug. It's great. For $20, this is a reasonably priced mug, and it's great. This comes in 12 ounce, 16 ounces. Overall, this is probably hands down one of my favorite mugs out there, and this is the one of the mugs that I'm not going to get rid of. My only drawback is it does take more effort to clean. And if you're willing to put forth that effort, I think this mug is overall the best one to use. But stay tuned. Let me know if you have any questions on any of these mugs. There's been a lot of them. I've gone through a lot. I talked a lot. Make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you use that Amazon link if you're looking at purchasing any of these. If you're going to buy this one, because I supported you and helped you made an informed decision, if you could really please like and subscribe if you're going to buy this mug, and just use my Amazon link to purchase anything so I can get some more funding for this channel. But thank you so much for watching, and let me know if you have any questions.